here. I had to grab my little microphone because for some reason this won't work with the frigging with the headset thingy I got into the friggin' little laptop. So I plugged this one in and turned every button up I could friggin' turn up. You know, maybe this will work. You know what I mean? I gotta put my little thing on so it doesn't go. And I'll blow you away, huh? No, seriously though. No, I don't know. Not so seriously. What the hell? I'm just talking. But you know, I I almost had a tinge of white guilt for my freaking first world problems. I thought, you know what? As a post as a post scarcity futurist, the fat miserable slob that I am, living off friggin' SSI and friggin' barely getting by, you know. But still, lucky enough to have stable housing for now, you know. It's not so bad. Free medical. Uh, yeah, I don't know how much they're gonna friggin' help me. You know, it's just one step above the friggin' county clinic. But that's all right. It's something. Um, let's see. You know, cheap transportation, paratransit. Okay. You know, it's all humbling and belittling, and and ultimately you're just some friggin' scab and serf. It has to bow and scrape and friggin' make allowances for friggin' your plight. Because there are no jobs. And no one would hire you because it's a friggin' minority youth-driven market. Everyone's out to shill each other. The white American uh, middle-aged man screwed. They just screwed. But every demographic cries about their thing, and it's just like I was having my little friggin' first world problem. What was my first world problem? Okay, I'll tell you what Fat Boy's little first world problem was. And I hate that term, first world problem, because that should be like really from first world. There's nowhere to go. This is not the first world. I'm a post scarcity futurist, and this is shit. This is minimal. Uh, well, no, this is like nowhere near the freaking scarcity, lack of scarcity we should have. This is minimal scarcity because, well, no, this is maximum scarcity. Because everything's freaking scarce. You know, and it's crazy. Oh, I had to play the kiosk game. I'll tell you why. So, what happened to poor Timmy? The one that friggin' curious one, on Twitter. The one that friggin' bitches about friggin' the world and all those goddamn friggin' foreigners and friggin', the friggin' cultural Marxist and postmodernist, neo-Marxist critical theory, friggin' democratic, friggin' socialists that are just giving away our country, and being a major friggin' minor shitlord on the line with all his liberal friends just hating me. That's alright. It's alright. You know what I mean? It's fine. I don't care. Well, they stopped talking to me, I'd be hurt. Whoa, I don't know, if I got freaking on the Kumite, I'd be freaking dancing with Monday Matt. Bitch made. He blamed it on the Kumite and now he's bitch made. Stop fucking with me. Account closed, account freaking blocked, whatever. I'll report you! Damn you! Block it, right? We can condemn very easily, but friggin', put yourself in that situation. It's like George Bush friggin' giving flying instructions. Are you able to be a flight instructor? On a small plane? That's always why that motherfucker was saying stay the course. You know? Because that's all he fucking yelled freaking from a fucking hangover or fucking still high from the night before. He was coked out of his mind dancing on bar stools. Stay the course! Stay the course! You know, I don't fucking blame him, man. I've been there. It's like, stay the fucking course, you know? Stay in your fucking lane. You know, every crying about freaking, oh, you know, racial profiling, oh, the police are so mean. And, you know, I saw the most important thing on that is a Chris Rock freaking video, you know. Here's the clues you got to do to not be arrested. Stop playing that funky music. Be polite. Do not bring your crazy bitch with you. Check your fucking wacky ass friend. Get a white friend. Yay! And it's like, I know, every goddamn fat, goddamn fucking no good white racist always fucking goes back to Chris Rock. Son of a bitch! Oh, white devil. Oh, yeah, me and Black Hitler would have fun going around. Ruby Rod, my man! Oh, no. No, you're not? Oh, shit, I don't know. Anyway, so 6 minutes into this motherfucker, and freaking, here's my problem, right? While I'm looking out at the world and all these people crying and shit, and as post-scarcity futurist, I just want everybody to have the same problems I do. But to have the same problems I do, my first world problems, you gotta friggin' have a social contract. And maybe you gotta friggin' overthrow your goddamn corrupt government and all the friggin' strong men instead of friggin' dealing with friggin' trying to friggin' come here by boat, or friggin' friggin' in the bottom of a plane or something. You know? Get out of that friggin' 747 wheel well. You're gonna die. It's crazy, right? Or the back of that goddamn friggin' semi-truck. You know? You wanna know who I hate? I hate friggin' coyotes. I had a friggin' think we had to go to Mexico and just line all the cartels and the coyotes up and everyone freaking here in these prisons said it's a piece of shit and shoot them. You know? I know. Curious. Help us to say those kind of things. That's racist. That's a Nazi thing, you know. I don't know. You know, I wouldn't want to be the one lined up against the wall. You know, I wouldn't want to be the one that's anything. I don't want anyone to be the one that's everything. I'm kind of a liberal because it's like, you know, all I think is like, God, why can't everything just be okay? You know? But then you realize that bleeding too much for anybody is not freaking compassion. It's not it I forgot the word. It's freaking you're giving in. There's a big long word for that one. You know, you're submitting. You know what I mean? You're becoming complacent. You're capitulating. You know, you're making it where you're making, by your complacence, you're making a bad situation worse by not resisting, or at least saying something. And that's the problem with unfree speech, is it takes away your right to say something because it supersedes your right with somebody else's opinion, somebody else's meddling. So, what has got me all worked up, you say? Well, the simple little thing is don't be a dip and you'll get a chip. What's my first world problem? I got 2 of these from Walmart, right? Fat boy got to have his friggin' Glacier Ranch tortilla chips artificially flavored for great value, right? Well, what they do? They put them in the box with my friggin' raviolis and my tamales and my friggin' enchilada sauce and what the hell did I have in there? Oh, I don't know. You know, a whole bunch of other stuff, right? Um, and they friggin' and it crushed them all. See, I dumped them into this thing. Look at that. Look at that. Is that some shit or what? That friggin' shit's crushed, right? Oh, this is my. I washed this out, but this is my cheese cheese balls. I got the bigger ones. I got more of these. Anyway, yeah, you know, and it's just you can't. You have to friggin' dump this in the friggin' dip and eat it with a fork. You know, that's okay, but I mean, it's the same thing. So I called and said, hey, you know, they crushed my chips to dust. You know, and he says, okay, no problem. You know, Walmart, freaking, once you finally get through the kiosk and everything, right? And he goes, okay, your new chips will be fresh and ready made and ready to come to you frigging Thursday. You know, today's Monday? Monday. You know, I got my delivery a little early. You know, and it's like, I'm thinking to myself, I'm going, wow. You know, ugh, my problems. My problems are so bad. And you know what? My problems are bad. My problems just aren't this. My problems are freaking not having a living wage. My problems are not really having full medical care or coverage. My problems are freaking maybe freaking getting stabbed or run over in the street by someone who's freaking radicalized. And no, not the evil, scary white supremacists, you know. Although there are a few of them out there, and you know, there's no denying some of that shit, you know, because it's like, you know, no. I know that song. Fuck you, you know. I ain't going there. Besides, I don't think I'm racially pure enough. And some of my pictures of my freaking ancestors were relatives, old photos. You know, I think somebody was passing. I don't think I got freaking all that pretty Aryan blood I'm supposed to have. You know what I mean? Who cares anyway, right? You know, I'm a fourth French. I don't give a fuck about anything. Matter of fact, I'm 52. Well, 51 so far. You know, but you know, I don't care. I just don't care. But what pisses me off is this social justice bullshit. Is it? You know, I could almost be for it, but I don't care about what they friggin' care about. Not in that sense. I mean, in the past, you know, you had a white culture. You had the establishment in the 30s, 40s, 50s. You know, you had some scary racist stuff. But what you also had was a social network, a social fabric. Something that freaking made a culture. Now, this might not have been a culture that freaking represented everybody who was unfair to the freaking non-majority demographic. But isn't that what democracy is? Ruled by the people. So say we all. And it's like, wait a minute, when did this vocal minority freaking anti-establishment, anti-freaking Western value shit really come about? Oh yeah, it's a conspiracy theory of cultural Marxists. That's a bunch of you neo-Marxist bastards. Shut up. You don't see you're running the world in a circle. Are you that friggin' blind? Sure, I'm an economic progressive. Sure, I care about frickin' everybody in a way. But I don't care about the people who frickin', you know, deny me my chips. You know, that's all I care about. You know, can these things be freaking a little bit half as expensive? Could they be better? Could everything be natural and holistic? Could we live like in some kind of like liberal paradise some freaking agricultural utopia where everything's a co-op and everything's like a Hidden Valley Ranch commercial or something. That's what I want. Why aren't we getting it? Because of freaking problems, you know. No, you're the problem.